Okay, everyone, welcome to your week ahead reading for week commencing February 16th, 2026. Going to be a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. If it does resonate for you, don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe so you don't miss any future readings. If you'd like to book a personal reading to get clarity and guidance on your personal circumstances, I'll put the link to my website in the description, and you can find all the information, what to expect and how to book on there. Let's get on with your reading. Let's see what's happening for you this week. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords reversed as your focus, Wheel of Fortune for your opportunity, Page of Cups and Eight of Swords reversed together for your challenge, and then the Six of Cups reversed for your advice and outcome. I'll talk you through these cards and what they mean for the week ahead, then I'll clarify to get more out of them. So Ten of Swords for your focus for the week. This is I suppose it's good and bad news. So some kind of painful ending that's happening this week, but the good news is this is as bad as it gets. Can't get any worse than this. So be grateful that whatever's coming to an end and might be painful, this is as bad as it's going to get, and the only way from here now is up. Things can only get better. So I'd count that as a good card there. You've had some pain which is coming to an end soon, and it's all going to start getting better. And that's definitely backed up here by the Wheel of Fortune, all about things turning back in your favour. This lady here in this jacuzzi, pond, lake, whatever this is here, she's got this wheel floating on the water, and it's got different options on the wheel you can see there, and they all point towards good things. There's nothing bad on there that the arrow could end on. So whatever happens, there's things turning in your favour after this painful ending. So that's amazing. As that's in your opportunity, basically what you need to do is allow the universe to carry on with its plan for you. Allow things to happen naturally. Don't try and force or control anything. And at the end of the week, have a look back and see where things turned in your favour, and then you can say, oh, okay, yeah, I let that happen. So that's really good. Now your challenge for this coming week, Page of Cups upright and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups, this is could mean a few things. Either some good news coming in for you. This page here, he's blowing in this shell, so he's giving a message to someone else by blowing into the shell. He's passing on a message to someone with good news. Could be some good news coming in for you this week. As that's in your challenge, there might not know how to receive this news. You might not be expecting it, and you're not sure what to do with it, perhaps. Or could be Page of Cups as well. It can be a project that's in early stages, which is to do with matters of the heart. Cups always to do with your spiritual, not your material world. So something along those lines that's in the early stages that you're working on, and there could be a hurdle coming up with this project, so you might need to be prepared for that obstacle when it comes up. And then the Eight of Swords in reverse. Quite like this card in reverse. Tells me that you've learned that you had yourself in a self-imposed prison. This person here, she's looking at this reflection here, and the reflection has someone tied up and has got nowhere to go, and that reflection is what she sees in herself. She's limiting herself, putting obstacles in the way when there aren't any. But in reverse, tells me that you're lifting those restrictions and you're allowing yourself to get the full potential out of yourself, to get full use from your strengths and to get the most out of this project. So good news, you have it within you. Everything you need is within you to get the most out of this project. So just be prepared when this obstacle comes up or when this good news comes in, and know that you have what it takes to acknowledge this news or face this obstacle, to carry on and give the best version of yourself. Now, finally, then, your advice and outcome. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, cups, matters of the heart, and six is about nostalgia. So some sort of childhood memory or something from your earlier life that you're looking back on. And in reverse, this says that you're, instead of just looking back and having positive memories of whatever this is that you're looking back on, you're actually living in the past. You're stuck there and you're wishing that you could go back to it when you can't, and you're basically you're stuck in the past and you're wishing you could go back to how that was in the past, rather than how things are at the moment. So the advice there is to try and be in the moment. Try not to be living in the past too much. Yes, have times that you can look back on with happy memories, but don't get stuck there and don't wish that you could go back, because obviously we can't turn back time. Okay, let's clarify. Clarify Ten of Swords reversed. Spirit, tell me more. Okay, with the Ten of Swords reversed for your focus, you have the Lovers in reverse. So major arcana here, so it's something big that's ending here. And the Lovers could be a romantic connection ending. Doesn't have to be love, could be some sort of partnership or connection that's ending. I'm getting that there's some sort of imbalance or disharmony in this partnership, connection, or relationship, and that could be what's causing it to come to a painful end. You're realizing that maybe you're not meant for each other, you're not meant to be working together, and it's coming to a painful end. But like I say, it can't get any worse than this. So that's the good news, and you can move on from it, hopefully. Wheel of Fortune, why are you here for the opportunity? Okay, interesting. To clarify, Wheel of Fortune, you have Four of Swords reversed. So there's, I feel there's, although there's an opportunity here for things to turn in your favour if you let them, with the Four of Swords, you're tempted to not let that happen, because Four of Swords in reverse talks about overworking yourself, burning yourself out, not taking the time to rest, relax, and heal. Upright, this person here, she's in the bed with the Four Swords. She's taking time out for herself, closing her eyes, doing meditating, sleeping, whatever she might be doing there, and just taking time out and recharging the batteries, whereas in reverse, you're doing the opposite. You're continuing to work into the night, even though you're tired, exhausted, and if you keep doing that, you're not going to allow this Wheel of Fortune and this change in fortunes to happen. So wherever you can this week, try and be try and take some time for yourself, have some time to rest and relax, and allow things to turn out naturally, and things will go in your favour. Page of Cups and Eight of Swords reversed for your challenge, and that's clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so some good news coming in potentially about your money situation, because this person here, he's meant to look homeless, neglected, ignored, out in the cold, and feeling isolated, which might be how you're feeling at the moment in your career or your finances. And that could be causing you to have a negative image of yourself internally with the Eight of Swords. But with this change in fortunes, there could be some good news coming in about your finances. You could be starting to not feel so out in the cold, neglected, and isolated. And if you can, I get that it's hard, especially for men, to ask for help, but if you can start asking for help, that can help to improve your situation and boost the fortunes with this Wheel of Fortune and Page of Cups. So that's good. Could be a change in your fortunes there, but only if you allow it to happen and ask for help with that. Six of Cups reversed. Why are you here for advice and outcome? Okay, with the Six of Cups reversed, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, all to do with loss, grief, sadness. This person here sitting down, she's got these three spilt cups in front of her and two cups still standing with some liquid inside them, which is, this is meant, the two cups here meant to symbolize what you still have in your life and what you have to be grateful for. However, this person, she's choosing to focus on these three spilt cups. She's choosing to focus on the bad, the pain, the loss, the grief. And that would make sense why you're looking back to the past, where maybe these three spilt cups were still standing and you still had whatever these symbolize with matters of the heart. Those have come crashing down, if you like, and you're looking back on your childhood or sometime in your past, wishing that those three cups would still be standing. But the message with those two cards together is to not live in the past, come back to the present, look at what you still have standing in these cups, explore and be grateful for what you still have, and use that to, and if you do that, and maybe do a gratitude journal or diary, write down three things that you're grateful for every day. Studies have proven that if you do that over time, they'll actually rewire your brain into being more on the gratitude side, and eventually that will become your normal way of thinking, rather than looking at what you don't have in your life, looking at what you do have instead. Love that. Good bit of advice there. Finish off now with Green Witch's Oracle card. Get your overall advice. Let's see what comes out here. Yeah, can't make this up. Moss agate, positivity and change. Reflection. Is there an upcoming change that you have been avoiding that you need to make peace with? And the meaning. Change can be daunting. The Moss Agate card reminds you that stasis, while comfortable, denies you the growth and development that your spirit needs to evolve. Moss Agate offers you the foundation or a safe space to explore and plan for the future. You are holding back from change because you feel unprepared. Moss Agate can help. Moss Agate attracts positive energy, a boon when you are uncertain about shifts and transitions in life. Call on this stone to help set foundations and prepare yourself for future change, or simply when you crave emotional balance. Okay, that's pretty much backing up everything I've mentioned in the reading there. So that's what I got for you for the week ahead. Hope this helps. If you'd like to book a reading to get something more personal for yourself, check out the link for my website to find out how you can book a reading, and I'll see you next time.